Hello, patrons. Wanted to do this quick video to show you a little bit of what I've been working on from the Scottish lute repertoire and sort of what my thoughts have been while going about practicing it. But first, I owe a really big thanks to friends and patrons, the Canaries out in Arizona, for this dulcimer. This dulcimer has sort of an interesting history to it. It was in my life when I was a late teenager. This was actually the first dulcimer I won in a competition, and I ended up trading it to somebody for something. And anyway, it came around to our friend Stephen Kenny's possession, and he told me in October that he had it, and thanks to him, it's now back in my possession, and I'm really happy it is because, well, one, it's just nice to have a mixed baton around. It's sort of a classic dulcimer sound. But also, I don't play four equidistant very much, four equidistant stringing very much at all, and for some reason, this particular tune, the arrangement that I've been trying to do, really, I felt like kind of benefited from having four equidistant strings tuned D-A-D-D instead of my usual setup, D-A-D. And I'll tell you a little bit more about why. This is a tune called the Canaries. No, I'm sorry, that's not called the Canaries. This one is just called Canaries. There's another Scottish lute arrangement from the same manuscript called the Canaries, and I always get the two confused. But this one is just regular old Canaries. And it's got this A part that sounds something like this. So that's just the A part. And that A part is really the reason why I wanted four equidistant strings tuned D, A, D, D. These two strings are the same pitch. As a three string, the way this sounded was a little different. It sounded something like this. Or at best. And to me, it lacked that nice ringing that it got with when I heard it played on the lute. So, in order to recreate that, I really liked having this, being able to play that note on one string and having that second D note to ring open. But there's another thing with this. In addition to not being totally accustomed to playing four equidistant strings, I used to be a thumb player a lot more than I am now. I mostly use these four digits, as many of you have seen. But this particular arrangement, I felt like it was easier to make this transition cleanly. Using the thumb and moving that chord shape instead of my usual approach, which would be something like this. Again, I felt like by using my usual pinky bar approach, it couldn't ring out. These bass notes couldn't ring out as long as I wanted them to in the process of making that transition. So, yeah, this arrangement has got me using a completely different setup and different fingers than normal, but it's been fun. So, I'm going to do a more elaborate arrangement of it coming up, and I will be releasing the tab. I'm going to go ahead and tab out a three-string version of this tune and a four equidistant string, so you'll have both versions. But yeah, I'm going to record an MP3 of a little bit more elaborate arrangement than this, but here's just a little preview of Canaries.